Organic Fertilizer Manufacturers Botswana is a proudly Botswana company. It was established in 2012. Because we are proud of our country, we realize that food security is a major priority for the people of Botswana. That's why we have built a high-tech, state-of-the-art factory at Mamashia, north of Gaborone, for the production of our fertilizers, which include organics and organic blended fertilizers. Our factory can provide 100,000 tons of blended and organic fertilizers, which is more than enough to meet the country's domestic demands. We are thereby saving the country valuable foreign currency and creating employment. Our organic fertilizer is made mostly from animal waste, which includes cow and poultry dung. Our factory is situated next to an EU registered feedlot, so that we can be next to an abundant source of our environmentally friendly and biodegradable feedstock. The sources of the dung come from registered operating companies that are monitored in order for us to meet our EcoCert certifications, which are recognized internationally. So how is the fertilizer made? We collect the dung, which is then put into rows, and the mixture is allowed to decompose in open spaces next to the factory for up to 3 to 6 months. The compost temperature is regularly checked, and it is also frequently turned over and sprayed with water and bioadditives to help the process of decomposition. From the composting, the composted material is then taken to the factory. Firstly, the mixture is put into mixers where it is blended with other inputs. This blend is meticulously weighed and monitored to ensure consistency of a high-end product. From the granulator, it's mixed with water and other ingredients in order to form the granules. After the granulation process, the mixture is then put through a dryer where the operating temperature is up to 135 degrees Celsius. This not only dries the mixture but destroys any unwanted materials such as diseases, weeds and seeds. After that, the material goes into a cooler, which brings the temperature of the granules down to between 5 and 8 degrees. This process further enhances the quality and consistency of the product. After the heating and cooling process, the first of the quality control systems start, and the granules are then sorted by a series of sieves. First of all, the small granules are reprocessed and sent back to the granulation plant in order to get to the correct size of 2 to 4 millimeters that we need in order to operate through commercial machinery. We also have a 5 to 8 millimeter granule which can be used for spreading by hand application in various industries. We can make any blend of fertilizer that's required by our farmers. In order for this to happen, we analyze soil test results that are presented to us, and we can make prescription blends to suit any crop, soil or local environmental requirement. Prior to bagging, we also coat granules with bioadditives in order to enhance performance. Finally, the fertilizer is bagged and is ready for shipping and distribution. When it comes to distribution, we have over 17 major distributors in the country with over 100 outlets countrywide. We also export to Africa, which includes most of the SADC region and stretching up into the rest of Africa. We have over 1,000 outlets in our targeted export countries. We are currently expanding our operations into Organic Fertilizer Manufacturers Africa, where we perceive that we will be putting up further factories in other countries in order to utilize the waste materials in those countries. In short, at OFMB, we want to be the total agricultural solution company for Botswana in several ways. Firstly, ensuring soil health and counteracting against climate change chemical fertilizer destruction. Because of the natural progression of the agricultural sector worldwide, it is being shown that organics, biologicals and chemical fertilizers need to be the way forward. We cannot continue on previous operations of relying on total chemical inputs. Secondly, by helping drive the economy towards securing our national food supply. Thirdly, we save the country millions of dollars worth of foreign currency by producing our own fertilizer. And by exporting surplus production, we add more foreign currency to our national reserve. Most important of all, we help create employment for Botswana, both in our business and those of our partners. And that is why we say Organic Fertilizer Manufacturers Botswana, farming for climate change and for Botswana.